Hi guys, it's Barbara with Quartz Rose Tarot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. This reading is for all 12 signs. What's ahead? So guys, if you're looking for my other channels, I do have two, Cancer, 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 and Lady Libra Tarot. The links for both of those are in the description box below the video. If you're looking for my information to book a personal reading or my tarot deck, Magical Fantasy Tarot, you'll find those listed in the description box below. As well, you will find the timestamps. So let's get into this for Aries. Okay, Aries, what's ahead? Ooh, a lot of major arcanas for you. I feel like you're worried. You're obsessed with worry or regret, and you're doing some soul searching. You're manifesting clarity. You're manifesting an answer to something, right? With that Hermit and the Magician, you're manifesting clarity, or you're going to be journeying by yourself, doing some deep soul searching, looking for answers is what I feel like. You're obsessed with regret or remorse. Could be some guilt. You're confused, and I feel like you've got to master your emotions. Like you're really going through something emotionally, Aries. It's got you very much in your head, and I feel like whatever this is, there's some pain involved mentally. Like you are feeling so like overwhelmed with guilt or remorse or something here. Something that there's regret. There is. With that Five of Cups, there's regret, and you're obsessed with that. You're confused. I feel like with that Seven of Cups, you're confused, and you've got to master your emotions. There's been a lot of drama, a lot of strife, a lot of jealousy, a lot of competition here, a lot of drama. This could be, honestly, to be honest with you, that could be chaos magic being done. So you're feeling like, and I get why you're feeling overwhelmed. If this is chaos magic and you've got to master your emotions, you're trying to figure out what's really happening. What's really happening? Because the chaos magic, right? So you've got the Magician here. You've got the Five of Wands, and you've got the Moon. It's an attack. Somebody's attacking you with chaos magic. And, you know, this is you trying to figure this out. Like, what the hell's going on here, right? This makes sense to me, Aries. You would definitely be going through something like this. This is something the Emperor would definitely have to deal with. But it's almost like, you know, you've got to get your emotions under control, and you've got to take control. You've got to stand in your power. You've got to take your power back in a situation, because almost like you're ruling with an iron fist here. This is like you saying enough is enough, and it's my way or the highway kind of thing, right? You're going to get it handled. And it has to do because you're a divine couple here. This has to do with the divine couple. This has to do with the divine feminine, the divine masculine, a twin flame. Trying to figure it all out. Like, I think you're at the point, what I'm feeling for you, Aries, is that you're definitely at the point of discovery. Maybe you're having this awakening, and maybe you're figuring out, you know, man, I put this person through a lot, right? Because of what was happening around me, and I didn't realize it, right? Because if it was happening to the Empress, it was happening to the Emperor. Now, you could be the Emperor or the Empress in this case. Both of you would have the same fate, right? You're energetically connected to one another. But it's almost like, you know, that you're trying to figure out what's really happening, because you feel emotionally brought down to your knees, so to speak, from whatever this has been. This is the root cause of it all right there. Okay, Taurus. What's going on? What's ahead, Taurus? What's ahead? Taurus, I feel like you're seeing somebody's character before you. So like you're watching somebody, you can see the strength of a Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but you're at a crossroads about this being your pre-empress. You're not sure if this is your person or not. You got to take a step back and look at a bigger picture here before you take that leap of faith. It's almost like, I want you to realize, guys, that when you do meet your twin, the one thing that you will automatically notice is that souls recognize each other. And if there's some kind of familiar, I can't even say the word, you're familiar with this person, even though you don't know this person, you're very familiar with, they seem like you know, wait a minute, have we met before? Do I know you? That kind of thing, right? You don't want to take a leap and rush right in. It's like, I feel like, Taurus, you may feel like this person you're looking at is your twin, but you want to pause. You're trying to pause right here with that Hanged Man before you take that leap and rush in, right? You want to make sure that the person you're seeing before your eyes is the person. You don't want to cause a Tower moment. It's almost like you're being very cautious. It's good to be cautious. You know, pay attention to it. You don't want to just rush right in, but you're feeling some kind of way towards this person. You're sensing something between the two of you. You know, it's almost like that magnetic pull. In here you got the Four of Wands, right? So it's a magnetic pull that you're feeling towards this Queen of Cups. You're just not sure. You're just at a crossroads about this. You need to take a step back. You need to take a moment. You need to look and you need to figure it out before you rush in, because you don't want to cause a Tower moment. This is something that's going to end up being long-term and committed. It is. But is it going, that's your wish fulfillment. See, that's your wish fulfillment. But I'm going to tell you, Taurus, I'm not to rain on your parade, but if you are a twin flame, that's not going to happen right away. You got a whole lot of shit you got to go through before you can get to this point. Right? It's an illusion. You got to make a decision. So I almost like, this is like, I don't know if this is a fantasy to you. It's not. It's like what you really want. You have strong emotions about this. You do have strong emotions about it. But I feel like if this is your destiny, because maybe this is what you're feeling, that this person could be your destiny, it's going to take a minute. It's not going to be instantaneous. Like, you know, I feel like sometimes people fantasize about that twin flame journey. Those aren't twins. If you're a twin, you're going, shit, let me out of this freaking crazy mess of shit, you know, because it is. I mean, you go through a lot. I mean, I wouldn't be here doing what I do today if I hadn't have gone through all of the experiences that I've gone through. They have strengthened me for the journey ahead. They have made me stronger. They have made me wiser, right? I have gained a lot from this journey. But has it been painful? Oh my God, it has been crazy painful, right? Crazy painful. And you've had to endure this mess. So don't get caught up in this, because that's what everybody wishes for. Something long-term and committed, something that they can count on, that's got a solid foundation to it, right? There's a decision that has to be made, though. There's always going to be that choice, right? Which one are you going to choose? So, Taurus. That's what's ahead. Okay, Gemini. Tell me about Gemini. What's ahead for Gemini? What's ahead for Gemini? I'm hearing the song Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. That's interesting, because I immediately saw that one. I heard that when I saw that card come out. You might be sitting, you might be at a beach right now, or you may be at a dock. You may be reflecting. You're looking out I almost feel like there could have been some kind of an ending. You could be masculine or feminine. It's saying it's an empress here. You may be reflecting or waiting for your ships to come in. I feel like, but you're sitting there. You're watching something roll away is what I'm feeling like. I'm hearing that. You're watching something roll away. It's almost like, you know, the tide's pulling it out. There's an ending here where you're concerned. You're manifesting a new beginning. You're coming in as a feminine Gemini, Empress energy. You're watching something roll away. Now, here's the thing. I want you to realize in all of this, it might be right person, wrong time. Okay? So you have to learn your lessons just as they have to learn theirs. And, you know, it does take time for that to happen. You have to know worth and value. So many of these Empress worry so much more about the Emperor than they do about themselves. And the problem with that is that you don't know your worth and value in the situation. Because once you recognize your worth and value in the situation, that Emperor could stay gone as long as he wants, and you're not going to be one bit bothered. I'm going to tell you that. You have to realize, and people say, oh, I don't know about that. I do know about that. So I will tell you, when it comes to this Empress energy, once you know your worth and value, you're going to put yourself first. You're going to live your life and be happy the way you are, knowing that whatever your destiny is will show up when it's meant to. God has a plan, guys, and you have to trust the process. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know, otherwise you're going to be stuck in this deception from a third party. You're going to be stuck in this deception, and it's almost like, I almost feel like you want to talk to somebody. Here you are, Gemini, coming in masculine. See, you could be masculine or feminine. It doesn't matter. But you're in the masculine right now. I feel like you are convinced in your mind. I don't know if this is you or if this is your person. Now, this could be the Emperor in the King of Swords mode. Now, the Emperor could also be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, right? But since you're the first one coming out, I'm reflecting on this one. And what the Empress is referring to here is the fact that she's seeing something leave, and then she's going to manifest a new beginning. Because of the deception with the third party, she feels like this emotional communication is maybe convinced the Emperor energy, which would be the King of Swords here, that the relationship, the Four of Wands relationship, is with the deceptive third party, right? They try to do that. They definitely try to make or convince an Emperor that they're their person, not the Empress, right? But there's going to be a tower. That shit's going to crumble. That shit's going to crumble. I don't care what this third party lies about or says to try to convince this King of Swords that they're their person. It's going to fall apart because it's not, right? This is not their person, right? This is that negative, nasty energy. Now, the person, this King of Pentacles is representing how this third party may see the Emperor, right? Because this person's obsessed with the King of Pentacles giving equal give and take, right? So they want a husband. They want the husband to give equal give and take. They want somebody who they're going to get what they want from, and they're obsessed about it. But the tower's still going to crumble, right? Because this isn't the foundation. This isn't the one it's supposed to be. that they're supposed to be with. This is an imposter. So I feel like in this case, Gemini, your person's feeling like you're gone, but you're not. You're going to return when you're meant to return. It's like that tower, once that tower falls, that tower falling will show you what direction that you need to go in, because that's going to tell you what, this isn't my person. This was all a lie. This was an illusion, so to speak, right? So Cancer. Tell me about Cancer. What's ahead, Cancer? What's ahead? Okay, it's the first card out that wants to flip out is that Tower. So we got a Tower moment coming, Cancer. Could be with a King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It's illuminating an illusion. Someone needs to protect themselves. So I see two things here. You want justice in a situation, making a choice. Okay. First of all, let's go break this down a little bit. Anytime these two cards come out together, this is illuminating an illusion. It's also what's been hidden will come to light. The light's going to be shown on whatever the darkness was, right? You're going to see clearly what's coming towards you. You're going to see whatever this illusion really is. It's going to be illuminated to you, who the culprit is, what their intentions are, that kind of thing. It's coming. So it's almost like in the energy, the Tower moment is, I feel like this is representing you. Whether you're masculine or feminine, you're standing in the King of Pentacles mode, okay? You're very solid, stable, dependable, grounded energy, right? So I feel like you're in the mode of a King of Pentacles. You're wanting justice for a Tower. So that Tower is whatever you've been through in the past. Whatever somebody has stolen from you, whatever they have taken from you, or they have the pain they've caused you. It's almost like you're wanting justice, right? But it's going to illuminate what was hidden. It's going to. This Tower is going to illuminate what's hidden. And where you are very guarded and defensive with this Nine of Wands, you are the wounded warrior. But look, you still got some fight left in you. You still got fight left in you. Yeah, you've been through a lot of battles and you're a little tired. But that doesn't mean you won't take this, like I say, smack a bitch 5,000 right here and slay the dragon, right? Because you're not going to play. They're not going to play with you, Cancer. You're not going to deal with their nonsense. You're going to handle it, right? You want justice here. You've made a choice. You've made a decision here. Now, whatever's happened is going to be illuminated to you. You're going to figure out who the wolf in sheep's clothing is, right? And they're going to regret the day. They're going to be trapped in their head now. The roles are going to be reversed. I feel like they're going to regret it and they're going to be trapped in their head. Now, they deserve that? Yeah, they do, because you're getting the victory. Anybody who goes out of their way to cause harm to another person, the whole thing about, I hear so much about, oh, witchcraft's so negative, this and that. Witchcraft's not negative. Witchcraft is the movement of energy, whether in the light or the dark. You're either on one side or the other. If you work in the light, you're manifesting happiness, peace, joy. You want to help other people. You say prayers for those people. Prayers are a blessing. That's somebody speaking. A prayer would be a curse if you understand what I'm saying. If it was sent in a bad connotation, that's what you're saying. When you pray for somebody, that's a blessing. That's somebody who works in the light. That's somebody who gives life to other people. That's somebody that brings people out of the darkness with prayer, right? So that's a witch working in the light. So always remember, there is an adage, do no harm and take no shit. Okay? You don't have to take somebody's shit. Somebody who's working in the dark, somebody who's trying to affect somebody's free will, that's dark magic. When you affect, that's the difference between the two. When somebody works in the light and they pray for you and they bring blessings to you because of prayer, right? That's somebody who works in the light with their magic. If somebody's working in the darkness, they're affecting your free will. They're trying to steal something from you. There's a big difference between the two. So, but just because you're a light worker doesn't mean that you have to put up with their bullshit. You don't. Just know that, okay? I'm going to tell you this. They're going to regret this, right? Because you've made a decision. I don't know if you're sending something back to them or if you are sending it back out to the universe, or you're working with whatever you're working with. You're bringing something to light. You still have one left. There's a battle it's like the battle royale is going to happen here, Cancer. You're going to kick ass and take names because you've got a victory coming. They may have won a few battles, but they're not going to win the war in the end. Right? See, that victory is going to cause an ending to the nonsense. That tower for you, whatever they may have done that caused that tower, illuminated a lot of stuff for you. You figured out a lot of, it's almost like they put themselves under a microscope. And now it's time for you to get justice and a victory by handling your business. You're putting an end to something. They're going to regret it. They're going to be holding on to discontent. They're going to be holding on to their own pain. Like it's going to be whatever, it may be that it may affect their money. May affect their, whatever, they're going to be unhappy about it. They're going to be very unhappy about it, still holding on to something. Whatever's going to be said here by this Empress is going to cause this third party to move on. Whatever she's speaking into existence, okay? Words are powerful, guys, very powerful. Whatever she's speaking into existence is going to get this third party moving on. It's like they're going to be heading for the hills. I feel like you got a blessing coming under the bottom of the deck, Cancer. You got a blessing coming. So just know, even though you're the Empress, you're also the King of Pentacles in this instance. So Leo. Tell me about Leo. What's ahead, Leo? Oh, that wheel's turning in your favor. You're waiting for a new passionate beginning. The wheel is turning. I almost feel like you got some ideas. You got something going on here. Something you're very passionate about. You're waiting for this new beginning. You're very passionate about. You're doing some soul searching. You're in this Queen of Pentacles mode. You're walking away from the past. It's like you're back and forth about a Queen of Cups, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. So you're walking away from this past person, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. You know, this is almost like, I don't know if this is a friend, family member, whatever the case may be. Could be a masculine, could be a feminine, take it how it resonates with you. But you have some ideas and you're waiting for a new passionate beginning. You've done some soul searching. You've gone within. It's almost like it's divine timing for you. This is whatever's meant to happen is going to happen, right? And you're walking away from the past because you have a new beginning coming in. Something that you have, this is like a time period of recovery for you. This is like you have a new beginning coming after a long recovery, because I almost feel it could have been either 3 months, 3 weeks. We got the 3, it's a 4 of swords, but the 4 is behind the person, because it's almost like you may have 1 more month of recovery. So if you went through something, say 4 months ago, Leo, you still have a month of recovery left. You still have another month left on this recovery. So that you have a new beginning. But I feel like, again, you're still back and forth about this Queen of Cups, but they're telling you specifically, walk away from the past, right? You're back and forth about this person. But if you want this new beginning and you want to recover, close the cycle. Close the cycle. Whatever you were dealing with this person is ended. It's a done deal now. It's done. It's over, right? You're at a crossroads again about this relationship. Like, should there be an apology or an offer? It's almost like you're wishing to apologize. You're at a crossroads about the relationship. You're wishing to apologize. I don't think you need to apologize to anybody. I think you just need to close the cycle. This right here is keeping you from moving forward. Because in your head, you feel like, you know, you're either wishing for an apology or an offer, or wishing to apologize yourself. So I feel like at the end of the day, what's really standing out to me is the fact that you have the World, is something needs to end for something new to begin. And you still have a month of recovering here from whatever you're dealing with in order to have a new beginning. But you're passionate about something. You're going to, if you keep, what I'm telling you, Leo, is if you continue to stay stuck on the past, whatever this new beginning is with this Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles, it's going to pass you by. You're going to lose it, right? They're telling you, close it out, close out the cycle, and recover so that you can have that new beginning. It's time. It's right. If you don't, you're going to end up being unhappy, discontent. Or a missed opportunity, same thing. You would miss an opportunity if you don't close out the cycle. Virgo, what's going on with my Virgos? Ooh, you got a lot of major arcanas too. Okay. Virgo, you're kind of in the mode of you're not sure, because your judgment is telling you to close the cycle out. Your judgment is telling you to close the cycle out about the past, but you're back and forth about it. Something's trying to get you to close out a past cycle, right? Now, for me, the 6 of Cups stands for a past life soulmate, somebody you may have known your whole life. You know, it could be an ex, it could be the karmic, or it could be the Empress, right? Because you may have known the karmic, you could have been married to the karmic, you could have children with the karmic, but it also could be the Empress in the fact that it could be a past life soulmate. Right? So it could be either or. You're obsessed with the mistakes of the past. All of the drama causing a tower moment. Okay? The problem here is it looks to me like your judgment's telling you to close a karmic cycle with somebody from the past. Now, this is reflecting to me the karmic. But you're back and forth about this. But you're looking at the past mistakes. You're obsessed with all the drama and this tower moment. Shit hitting the fan, right? Because you're looking for your 10 of Cups, your person. You're in this King of Wands mode, looking for your person. Well, this isn't representing the karmic. This is representing the twin. You know, you've got to go in fight mode because of the deception. I like this. This really kind of maps it out for you. Virgo, look at this. This is, first it starts out with a knight. The Knight of Wands is the Emperor in his lowest vibration. Then he goes to the King of Wands, which is, you know, I see it, I want it, it's mine. Then he goes to plotting and planning, being strategic about what he's got to do, right? And when he goes into the King of Swords mode, it's when he's ready to kick ass and take names over somebody causing the deception, right? Then he'll level up to the... So as the Emperor, you know that you have to close out the karmic cycle in order to find the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is the Empress. That's the person you want to offer all 10 of those cups. They've got everything you could ever want or need with those 10 cups. That could be marriage, that could be a family situation, that could be whatever the case may be, right? Queen of Wands, deception. That is a third party. That's not necessarily representing an Aries, Leo, or a Sag in this context. Okay, the deception. Now, the person being a third party could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sag, but in this context, they could be any sign whatsoever, right? Because it's because of the deception of the Queen of Wands that he's having to look back. He's figuring out that he needs to close the cycle with this person because of all of the drama this person has caused. They know who's the guilty party now. And in order to find their 10 of Cups, they have to close out the cycle of deception with this other person. They've got one wand left to handle their business, right? They're very guarded about any illusions. It's almost like they know they need to protect themselves so that they can take a leap of faith and offer their cup to the right person. Queen of Pentacles is under the bottom of the deck. This also represents the Empress in the Minor Arcana. That's who he wants to offer his cup to, right? His 2 of Cups. I can't make that shit up, guys. So, in other words, you're reflecting on all of the nonsense. It's almost like you're coming, those rose-colored glasses are falling off your eyes, Virgo. You're seeing it for what it really is. Okay. Libra. Tell me about Libra. Of 2 sevens. Okay. You're cutting through the bullshit. Libra, you're cutting through the bullshit. You're cutting out the confusion about past mistakes. So you're cutting through all the nonsense, right? Because it's been illuminated to you. You may be waiting. It's illuminating a heartbreak. You're waiting because you're heartbroken. But you're starting to understand. It's cutting it through the confusion here. It's releasing you from whatever it's almost like if you were in a fog. This is cutting through the confusion. You're looking back at past mistakes. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't feel like it's the harsh truth that's causing a tower. I feel like it's attacks that have caused a tower because you're heartbroken over this King of Pentacles. You're waiting. It's illuminating heartbreak over a King of Pentacles. You're looking at past mistakes or you're looking at the past, the seeds that were planted, right? Being patient. But you're cutting through the confusion because it's an attack causing a tower moment. This is a third party. who's in the middle of all of the nonsense. This person is the problem. This person is causing the tower with an attack. See, all of their drama is coming to a head. There is no equal give and take between them. They're jealous, and there is no equal give and take between your person and them. Even though you think there is, there's not. I mean, it's almost like, I know I've said it before, but when you've got to tie a bone to your neck to get the dog to play with you, the dog is not fixated on you. They're fixated on the bone around your neck, right? So whatever carrot this thing has dangled in order to bring that shiny object that she's dangled to bring him to her, that's what he's focused on. He's not focused on her. In your mind he is, but that's not the case. You know, when people try to affect your free will, you're fixated on whatever they've pulled you with. You're not focused on them. You know, there's no love there, right? Right? There's no commitment here. There's no equal give and take in the commitment. It's all jealousy and drama, right? 5 of Swords. Because somebody's trying to win at all cost, trying to play mind games, manipulate the situation. This person is affecting this person, causing you heartbreak because of all of the drama and jealousy. But there's no equal give and take in their relationship. You think there is, but there's not. There's mind games and manipulation here. When you've got the no equal give and take, you got the 6 of Pentacles. Now this could be equal give and take, right? Maybe this is the you know, manipulating someone to think that there's equal give and take in the relationship. The ones being manipulated here is you, Libra. Because you're the one thinking they've got equal give and take in the relationship, when surrounding that relationship is a 5 of Wands and a 5 of Swords. Strife, jealousy, competition, drama, and someone trying to win at all costs, playing mind games and manipulation, causing a tower moment, right? This attack caused the tower moment. But guess what? Divine timing's at play here. This is going to turn around because Daddy's stepping up to the plate. He will come out. He may be back and forth about there may be communication between the two of you, back and forth communication. Be patient. Be patient. It's going to happen. I want you to realize everything that you're dealing with right now is an illusion. Somebody wants you to think what they want you to think. They're affecting your free will. They're affecting his free will. Understand the two of you are tethered together. If one is affected, so is the other. Okay, and vice versa. So just remember, it will happen. It will come to pass. You will start to see light at the end of this tunnel. Okay, Scorpio. Tell me about Scorpio. Scorpio, you want to talk, right there you are. You're standing, you're very guarded and defensive. You've been guarded and defensive for a very long time over a family situation. So, Scorpio, you're very, okay, just like your counterparts, Cancer and Pisces. You know, you have a lot of nurture in you. And yes, you are Mama Bear when it comes to protecting your cubs, right? Because you will stand in battle when it illuminates your family. Okay. Here's the problem. Scorpio, I feel like you've stayed single for a minute. Somebody may be fighting with you and arguing with you because you're single. Why aren't you in a relationship? Why are you? Because they're arguing with you. They're arguing with you about why you're single. You're the one that's single here, right? And they're arguing with you. And you're very guarded for a long time because you look back at past mistakes and you're obsessed with your past mistakes. I want you to understand something. It's illuminating a family situation. Now, you may have had children with the wrong person. You feel like you had children with the wrong person. But did you? Because every person that comes into your life is meant to come into your life. Every person you come in contact with in this lifetime is meant to cross your path. Now, if that person's only job was to give you a child, then that's what's happened, right? Because that child was what was meant to happen, right? So you keep obsessed with looking back at past mistakes. You're staying single because you don't want to attract the wrong person again. You're tired of dealing with what you need to do is remove the asshole magnet from your forehead. I'm telling you. You know, you're needing to make better choices in your own mind. This is you saying, I'm tired. I'm guarded. This is why I'm single. You know, I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of arguing with people for a long time about, you know, why I feel the way you do. Why you feel the way you do is the way you feel. Your feelings aren't right or wrong. They just are. You know, it's okay, Scorpio. Live your life the way you choose to. This is your life, not theirs, right? You don't have to fight and argue with people about what you want and what you need because you feel like you're obsessed with past mistakes. Well, they weren't mistakes. They were actually what was meant to happen. You know, because you ended up, if it has to do with a family situation, now you feel like you could have put your kids in harm's way, or you could have put yourself in harm's way, or whatever the case may be, especially if there's an abuser here, right? And Scorpio, that might be what you're thinking about. But, you know, those are lessons that you had to learn in this lifetime. Everything happens for a reason, guys. Everything. And it's up to us to navigate through those things, good, bad, or indifferent. I'm going to say there's no right or wrong, right? I mean, I understand that there's situations that nobody wants to be in. Absolutely, nobody wants to be in. But that doesn't mean that they don't happen. They do happen. You know, they happen for a reason. They're meant to teach us lessons. Even a star cannot shine without the darkness. Right? But Scorpio, I feel like you're where you're at because that's where you choose to be. And there is nothing wrong with that at all. Right? This person may be heartbroken, but, you know, that's his problem. This is somebody else's problem. You know, somebody's going to try to make you feel guilty or some kind of way because you're not with them. You know, they're going to try to say, in this case, seeing this is somebody who's trying to guilt you into getting back together with them, but you're obsessed with past mistakes. Those past mistakes might not even be yours. They may be this person's. You know, and then they're playing on your sympathy. So whatever the case may be here, whether this is somebody who is abusive or this person could have been a cheater, whatever the case may be, those were meant to teach you lessons. And Scorpio, you've learned them because, you know, they're arguing with you why you need to be single. You're single because you don't want to deal with their bullshit. Period. So let it be what it is. Scorpio, live your life. Do you? Okay, hold on one second, guys. I have a contact lens malfunction. Okay, we're good. We are good. Okay, Sag. Okay, what do we got for Sag? So you're manifesting your true partner. You're back and forth about trying to heal a situation. Sagittarius, I want you to know, if you're the Emperor energy here, everything's going to fall in place the way it's meant to. Now, you may be feeling some kind of way because you put somebody through a lot of hell. It wasn't necessarily you putting somebody through that hell. It was just part of the lesson. It was just part of the lesson, right? You're trying to rebuild and have a new passionate beginning. You want an opportunity here. That opportunity is already granted to you. You're being guided towards that opportunity, right? To have this new beginning and rebuild a situation. See, I feel like this is what you've just gone through. If you're ready to come back into union with your person, you've had to use your intuition, and you had to do some soul searching to walk away from something that no longer served you and move forward, right? So you had to leave something behind in order to come into union. This is not any more of the back and forth between the karmic and the emperor. There's no more back and forth here. This is the final straw, right? This isn't going to be you're going to come to the empress and then break her heart again and go running back. That's not what this is about. This is about you finally getting it. Your eyes are open right now, right? You have higher esoteric knowledge. Your clairs are kicking in, right? With this high priestess energy, you're probably clairaudient, clairsentient, clairvoyant, claircognizant. You know, those clairs are kicking in. You're doing the soul searching. This is meditation for you. You're going within. You're going within. You're starting to understand, maybe communicating with your guides, right? You've manifested them to come to help you, right? So that you can leave something behind and move forward to your wish. But you continually look back at past mistakes for a long time, right? Because this is in being in reflection here of something for a very long time. It has to do with the Empress, so that you can reconcile. So this is about you figuring it out finally. You know, it's that big giant light bulb moment. I like it in this deck. He's holding these two wands that are like light bulbs at the top. That's that light bulb moment that he's gotten when it comes to all of this. Finally figuring it out, doing the meditation, you know, and understanding, letting that third eye open, letting those clairs come forward, right? Starting to understand that you can communicate with your guides. It's all going to come full circle. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn 4848. Google that number, because that is your number. That's your angel number coming in today. Tell me about Capricorn. We got man down on aisle 5. You got all these burdens. This person's just like in a, you know, crumpled to the ground. It's the burden of the truth. This is the burden of truth. You're having sleepless nights over trying to prove the burden of proof. It's almost like the burden of truth, but it's, in this case, the burden of proof. You're trapped in your head about this because the truth is a burden. You know, in knowing something, like you're carrying something on your back that you shouldn't have to carry. You feel very betrayed. It's causing you a tower. Like, you know the truth about something, and you can't really, express it. I feel like if you don't, you're going to regret it. So this person may have done something, this Queen of Swords. I don't know if this is somebody you're related to. I don't know if this is in a context of a twin. I don't see that at the moment. I feel like this is a Queen of Swords, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, communicating about a new beginning. But there's a truth that's a burden. Okay, that you know something about this person. You know something they've done, something you may be needing to turn them over. You're having sleepless nights about this betrayal. It's literally causing you a tower moment, and you're going to regret if you don't speak up, right? They're trying to hide something about a King of Cups, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Capricorn, I feel like I almost feel like you regret hiding something from a King of Cups. So you know some information about somebody, and you're having to hold on to it, or you're holding on to it. But you regret hiding it from the King of Cups, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. I feel like it's almost like you're being blocked. You're being blocked here with that Seven of Wands. Or you have to stand your ground against this person who's in their emotions, and they're very guarded and defensive. I mean, it's like this person gets very emotional and ugly with their communication here. And you just want an opportunity to move on. I feel like you're caught in the middle of somebody else's crossfire here. Whatever you know about this person, you need to speak up to this person, even if this person is very strategic and in their emotions. You shouldn't have to fear this other person. I don't know if you're a masculine or a feminine in this case. I just feel that you feel very guarded. I feel like you could be feminine energy here, but this person may intimidate you, or you're afraid of this person. Don't be afraid of this person. You have nothing to fear. You need to just speak up. Okay, so Aquarius. What's happening, Aquarius? Ooh. Aquarius, there you are. Right out the gates. I feel like you're hiding something here, Aquarius, because of the burden of somebody else winning. With this moon, you're hiding something because of a burden. The burden is another person, a Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, could be a third party winning. There's something hidden. So you're rushing. Oh. You may be, okay, so you're rushing in to reconcile. Yeah, you're rushing in to reconcile. You're secretly, Aquarius, you're going to secretly rush towards your person to reconcile and offer your cup, which will cause an ending and burden for this Queen of Wands, where the Emperor is concerned, because you jumped in quickly, right? You took that leap of faith towards your person, and you cut out the deception. So where this person thought they were going to win, You came in and you rolled right up and I'm going to say you probably look like $1 million rolling in there to reconcile with your person right under this person's nose. You're going to snatch him back. You're like, if you thought you could snatch him, I'm going to snatch him back, right? You're not going to play their nonsense because you're cutting out the deception. Your person could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. You're cutting out the deception. You're like, it's almost like, oh, two can play this game. I almost feel like two can play this game, right? You manifested, you know, it's almost like clarity, manifesting clarity about your partner. You're manifesting clarity from this person. You're wanting to know how this person really feels about you. So this is like you taking the opportunity to rush in and say, look, you know, what's happening? What's going on? How are we? What are we? That kind of thing. It's going to be illuminated. So almost like you're cutting out the deception because you're taking the bull by the horns here, Aquarius. You outsmarted your opponents, what I feel like. And Pisces. Pisces, what's up? Pisces, I feel like you want something new. You're looking for a new beginning. You're having sleepless nights over an opportunity. This also could be an option that betrayed you. I feel like you're trying to move on, though. Right? This sleepless nights has to do with the betrayal. You want an opportunity to move forward. You're plotting and planning. And it's almost like you're moving on very quickly. You're kind of at a crossroads, not knowing which direction you've got to go in, so you're mastering your emotions. You know what? I feel like Pisces, this is you, but you're mastering your emotions. You're like, you know, I'm going to handle my business, but I gotta get it together. I can't rush it. I'll make mistakes, right? So you're being at a crossroads. You feel like you're rushing, so you need to master your emotions, get it under control. So whatever the case may be, if somebody betrayed you, you're moving on, you're moving out, you may be leaving, you may be moving out of an apartment or a house that you share with the person who did this to you, right? You're not speaking. You're not speaking in divine timing. This is like to take that leap. You're not telling this person what's going on. This King of Pentacles, you're not telling them what's going on. It's almost like you regret the relationship with this person. So what I feel like is it's almost like an escape for you. You have to be strategic. You've got to move fast, and you've got to keep your wits about you. So whatever you feel betrayed, you're having sleepless nights about how do you get away from somebody. So Pisces, plan it out. That's why you need to be strategic about this. Be very strategic about this. Have everything down to the last minute, right? Know where everything's at, know what you got to pack, know what you need to do, and have, you know, something lined up. Whatever the case, you know, you feel like this person's obsessed with blocking you from leaving. This person, you could be dealing with a narcissist here. So guys, I'm going to leave that there. If that resonates with you, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay blessed.